from Yerushalayim. We're going to continue with the minhagim relating to the Kriyat Sefer Torah, Shani B'Hamishi. One point I neglected to mention last time, it was pointed out to me that after the Sefer Torah is given to the person carrying it, the one who has Petihah closes the entire Hechal, the Parochet and the door, and the outside Parochet is completely closed. Doesn't leave it, only the Parochet closed with the doors open. That's not our Minhag, we close it, reopens it after Kaddish Titkabbal. Now the Mesader is responsible for giving out the honors, the Petihah, the Kohen Levi Shelishi, and it's important to keep a ledger, keep records, even in the smaller minyan, certainly in the bigger minyan, but it's very important to be fair and equitable, and therefore I've seen this in the first minyan of Sha'ar Sion over 50 years ago, and that's made an impression on me, where they keep a ledger, all the names of the regulars, and then the time and the date, and Kohen Levi Shelishi, just to be equitable. It's a very good practice. Now, the way we invite is the Mesader himself, or designate somebody to go to the person and invite him personally for the honor. He doesn't do it long distance. He does it personally. So the one who he designates to invite, we invite the aliyot using a silver plate. We don't call by name like the other communities, the Ashkenazi communities in particular. We do it with a silver plate, and the one who is being honored, he accepts the aliyah by touching and kissing it. So Kohen bechavod, we'll see on the name, the silver plate. And this is a custom that when I was growing up in Brooklyn, I did see this custom in situ in particular. Mr. Shahata used to go around and invite like that. I think maybe it's catching on, but this has been the custom from Halab, and we've had this since 1901. Anyway, the Kohen comes up to the Sefer. Kohen aliyah bechavod. We open the Sefer. I show him the place. Then you put a kerchief over the writing. Right? And we don't close the Sefer. The Sefer is open, the kerchief is on, his hands on the Sefer, he'll say the Beracha. Say the Beracha. If he's someone who knows how to read and he wants to read the Sefer, by all means he can read the Sefer Torah. Make sure he knows the Klub properly and the Ta'amim. When he finishes this, when the Baal Koreh finishes his part, you may hear now and then someone scream out Emet. When I was growing up, we had every knis has those people which have that custom to say Emet. Some do it quietly, some do it loudly. It's not, in my opinion, I couldn't even find a source. I don't know if it's a widespread custom, just thought I'd mention it. Now we finished reading the Sefer. Before making the Beracha, we do not close the Sefer. The Sefer stays open, it's covered with the kerchief, and he will say the Beracha, Asher Natan Lanu Torato Torat Emet. He finishes, the Baal Koreh will do if he needs Hashkava, if he wants to do Mishaberach, and then he immediately goes down. He doesn't have to wait for the next Oleh to come and finish the way other Kehilot would. He immediately goes down, that's our custom, and he goes in the indirect, he goes back to his seat in the indirect, goes around the Teva. People will be telling him, Hazak Baruch, and he answers Hazak Ve'ematz, shaking the hand, or like that. We don't kiss. It's not our custom to kiss the Oleh. We've seen it seep into our community in certain synagogues. Halachically, it's problematic. And we've seen it mostly in the North African and Moroccan communities. It's not our custom. Shake hands, say Hazak Baruch. The Levi repeat, the Shelishi, always with the Sefer open and the kerchief either down when he's reading or on the writing when he's saying the Berachot. Only after he finishes the Shelishi is the Sefer closed. And then the one who's reading who went up Shelishi proceeds to say the Kaddish. And those are the minhagim associated with the reading of the Torah Shani B'Hamishi. On Shabbat we will expand it a little bit more. Kol Tuv. See you next time.